Hi guys, good evening. I didn't plan to film today, but we just have extraordinary meeting here in Spain of our main government and the president and all prime ministers, and they finally announced that we are again starting from tomorrow and from now on basically we have this state of alarm here in Spain. It's been officially declared, and for now it's going to be for 15 days, but a little bit later, in a week or so, they will automatically put it on for another 6 months, which means that we will be in the state of alarm until 9th of May. Basically, that's what they said. It depends on all the cases that will be happening here, on all the situation. It might be a little bit less, a little bit more. It's kind of situation in progress, so it all depends on the cases, and our government says that their main goal is to go down to 25 ill people for every 100,000 living people, citizens, which is quite a huge difference with what we have right now. So hopefully the situation will get better. As for restrictions, what they said, the few things is that, first of all the regional authorities will be the ones who are in charge of putting on some new higher restrictions if they want to, not the government. Second is that it's forbidden to go out on the streets between 11 o'clock in the evening and 6 o'clock in the morning. So during the night it's forbidden to go out in the whole Spain, including all the islands, Canarian and Balearic Islands. It's forbidden to go out. There's going to be a lot of police officers outside on the streets, and protection, civil people's protection, which are kind of police as well. National police, everyone will be outside on the streets checking that there will be no one. Of course, if you have to go somewhere urgently, to the emergency, to the hospital, if you have to go to the pharmacy, if something happened and you cannot wait until tomorrow, let's say, or if you're working, if you're going to or coming back from work, you also are allowed to go out, but if not, have to stay at home from 11 at night until 6 in the morning the next day. This is the only thing that government, the only main restriction that government puts on us itself, and everything else will depend on the local communities and regions. For example, some regions here in Spain, they had groups of maximum 10 people which were allowed to get together, but now it's only a maximum of 6. So maximum 6 people can go at once together as a group outside. If it's more, probably they're gonna put a fine, but they didn't tell yet which one it's gonna be and how much it's gonna be, so we don't know just yet, but we just know that it's maximum 6 people. Again, it depends all on the areas that you're on. Here in our area, in Valencian community, we are on the medium level of alert, so we don't really have any kind of restrictions for now, apart from the night one, the ones that they announced today with the start of the state of alarm here in Spain. So here basically we can do everything as we usually do, of course wearing a mask, sanitizing hands, don't touching too much, and just living our lives as we lived before. During the day, schools are open, universities are open, people can go to work, so there's no problem, shops are open. It's just during the night we're not able to go out. Why this is happening? Because as I've mentioned before, a lot of younger people started to get sick a lot more than older ones, just because they go out a lot more, they gather in bigger groups, and when they drink something or take something, they just don't control themselves as much, and they forget about a mask, forget about the social distancing, and a lot more things. So yeah, this is what's happening. And every community, for example, Madrid is closed down partially, not the whole region of Madrid, but some parts of it, some areas are closed, so no one is able to go in or out without a necessary reason for that. they're checking what's going to happen with Catalonia, with Barcelona, to be honest, because they have a huge amount of new cases. The majority of new cases are from Madrid and from Barcelona. So they're going to try and see, maybe they will close down Barcelona as well, but we don't know just yet. We have to wait a little bit. Right now in the evening, the ministers of Barcelona are gathered there in the main hall, and they are checking what they will do, and if they'll put so many extra restrictions on that, apart from the ones that that our government did today and did announce today. So they say that, as I've mentioned already, it's going to be for 6 months. But if situation will be better, they will put it on, like they will put the end for earlier. This might end up earlier, the state of alarm. But if it will be worse, the situation, if it's not gonna get better very quick, then it's gonna be until May, or maybe even more, maybe until next summer. What will happen is, you know that Christmas is coming. Well, we have Halloween, which is gonna come right now in the next few days, next week, and then we also have Christmas and New Year. So here in Spain, it's going to be a lot more different than it usually is. Usually we have a lot of children's attractions, special parks that they make, cards, music everywhere, a lot of lights, a lot of people going out, ice skating, a lot more things than we usually have, because it's a special time of the year, and some special Christmas markets as well. But this year it's not going to be the case, and I suppose in many countries it's not going to be the case. And since we will be in the state of alarm this year, it's going to be way different than we are used to. So it is what it is. From now on, officially Spain has the state of alarm, not allowed to go out from 11 until 6. In some communities it's slightly different. The government is flexible for 1 hour, more or less. So for example, in Madrid it's from 12 until 6. Here in Valencian community it's from 11 until 6. And in Castilla León, in the region of Castilla León, it's from 10 at night until 6 in the morning. Police will stop everyone and check for the documents and for a reason why you're going out, and if it's not something that's truly needed. First of all, they will just say you go home, but if it's gonna repeat, and in the next few days they'll start giving fines. So this is what's happening in Spain. This was just announced an hour ago, so I just wanted you to know what's happening in case you plan to go to Spain. I know that Canarian Islands is open for tourism because it has the lowest number of cases. So you still can travel there. A state of alarm doesn't imply that we are closed down in our houses. It doesn't imply that children are not able to go out, or adults, or we're not able to do some sports. We can do everything that we were doing before. It's just during the night we have to stay at home. That's it. That's what's happening. So I hope this was useful for you. I hope now you know all the situation, just in case you wanted to travel and you were not sure what's going to happen. This is our actual situation right now in Spain from today. Hope you like these short news. Give thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe to the channel not to forget the latest video.